Vous êtes sur Autour du monde et bienvenue à Santorini.
Welcome on Autour du monde. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to like our videos. In this new episode, we visit the magnificent island of Santorini. You'll see many of the sights of the island and we'll go to Oia to see the sunset. Today is our first full day on the island of Santorini. We begin by offering you an aerial view of our beautiful villa located in Imero Vigli.
Pas aller dans le sud direct.
Non.
Fira, premier stationnement. It is a very quiet place with few neighbors, which we highly recommend to you. Going from a place to another is quite short, which is why some people prefer to use a scooter. For example, it took us 10 minutes to travel the 5.5 kilometer from our villa to the main car park in Fira. C'est parqué le problème.
Je pense que c'est là le parking. C'est comme à côté de l'école.
Rapide, d'après toi, les roches, là, il y en a jusqu'à terre. Ils ont fait une belle job propre. At the end, it was more frightening than we really thought, because it was early in the morning and there were plenty of space in the car park. It's important to know that most of the towns and villages on the island are entirely pedestrian, which explains why we had to park so far away. Oh, by the way, this video was shot in May, but be aware because there's always a lot of tourists on the island, especially if you come here by summertime. Welcome to Fira, the largest town in the island and the capital of Santorini. Fira is located literally in the center of the main island and is built on the edge of the cliff overlooking the Santorini caldera, giving it a picture postcard feel. As we have just pointed out, there are a lot of tourists here, which is a nice contrast for us having been in North Macedonia the day before. And yes, we also notice a significant price difference between the two countries. Speaking of money, we try unsuccessfully to get some euros. For some unknown reason, none of the ATMs were working that day. Le guichet maudit.
Je comprends pas. En tout cas.
Fortunately, we had credit card, so we took the opportunity to do some shopping.
Ça n'a pas passé au conseil.
Cliente satisfaite?
En tout cas, ça a été plus vite que les deux autres à côté.
Là, Hélène, ton resto, il est où exactement?
Il est par là-bas.
OK.
On marche ici. Hey, on marche ça. Là? Ah ouais.
That said, for shopping enthusiasts, Fira is a great choice with its maze of streets where you can find almost everything to the usual souvenirs to luxury clothing. There are also many restaurants, hotels, and cafes of all kinds.
Il y a un live show de Greek Wedding Show, très local.
In fact, there are many more tourists than residents in the town, which has a population of around 2,000 inhabitants. Just that day, I could say there were at least 20,000 tourists. It's sad, but Fira, like most of the island's municipalities, has become something of a postcard town. Between us, over the years, the island of Santorini has become something like a Disneyland for adults, mainly due to the huge cruise ships that dock there every day. And it is therefore not the ideal destination for those who want to escape the crowds. Nevertheless, it is undoubtedly a must-see destination, particularly for the beauty of the place.
Vincent? Ah, écoute, là, on va rentrer dans le il y aura plus de deal.
Of course, tourists mean tourist prices, especially in restaurants. Hello.
Hello.
Ok, fait que je dise quoi?
T'as-tu autour du vent?
Bienvenue à Santos.
Bienvenue à Santorini.
Ok, c'est bon.
But we have decided to go to the Argo restaurant for its breathtaking view and the quality of its dishes.
Oh, on est tous là en train de prendre en photo nos assiettes, c'est tellement drôle.
After this delicious meal, like any good tourist, we took the old path leading to the port of Fira. If you really want to do that, we suggest you to only go down. But we still came across a few brave French people who had decided to climb back up the slope.
Oui, ben moi j'ai proposé ça, mais on m'a dit non.
Ah non,
il faut
c'est.
faire
Ah,
un
ok,
petit
c'est
sport
bon.
un peu.
La santé, ouais, c'est bon.
On a fait toutes les marches là en bas.
Ça se passe. Oh, ils ont décidé qu'ils se payaient le luxe.
Quelle ramasse là. Ça va?
Ça sent pas très bon. Ouf.
And yes, sorry for those who don't like cruelty to animals, but in Santorini you can hire a mule to climb or descend the windy slope. Fortunately, this wasn't the case for us, but we still had to navigate carefully to not walk on... you know what I mean.
Sans la chaleur humaine, la chaleur tout court.
Non, Hélène. Et où, Hélène, là?
C'est pas vrai qu'on remontait ça à pied.
Ça à pied.
Tu la mettre plus proche?
Hélène, pourquoi tu veux pas qu'on remonte ça à pied?
La même raison que vous autres.
Ellen is quite right. Although we enjoyed the descent, it was clear in our minds that we will never walk back up the slope. The 10 euros we spent there is the best investment we did in that travel.
Check la file, check la file.
After our visit to Fira, we were thirsty and decided to go to taste some local wines.
Vous êtes là, monsieur.
But yeah, it took us a few minutes to find the entrance. For sure, if we had entered through the right door, it would have been much more easier.
Donc, c'est ça dans le bon sens.
You?
If you want to do a wine tasting,
We will find you one of our tables. You don't have a reservation,
No.
yes? We have 4 packages. You can see the menu inside. You can scan it. It starts from 32 to 42 euros.
Essayez de décider.
Dégustation de vin.
By the way, thank you to the Santos Wines team for the warm welcome and the magnificent wines we tasted there. We then headed south to the island to go swimming.
Do you miss me at all?
Hello, Hélène, comment ça va?
As for our drone session, well, it took us a while to get going, but the images are still exceptional. As it was very hot, at the end of the day we decided to go swimming in the Asian Sea. It is important to note that there are 2 very popular beaches in the south of the island, the White Beach and the Red Beach. As you can easily see from these images, we choose to visit the Red Beach. If someone told you that the path from St. Nicholas Church is rough, it will be right. However, we strongly recommend that you go there, as Santorini's Red Beach is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful and interesting beaches on the island, particularly because of its color.
Ce corde-là, ne tient qu'à quelques fils.
Of course, you will still encounter many people along the way, but the semi-developed beach is well worth the detour. Bring everything you need from a towel to a bathing suit, as there is not much available there.
Il y a un beau trou là-bas, là.
As for the underwater GoPro images, there were not much to show you, but it was very pleasant to spend a few hours in the water when it was over 30 degrees on the island that day. At the end of the day, we left the beach and headed north to Oya, famous for its stunning sunsets. Welcome to Oya, a village of barely 1,000 inhabitants that is literally overrun with tourists every single day. If you Google Oya and sunset, you should find thousands of links and millions of pictures. So imagine on Instagram and TikTok. In fact, it is so popular that it's almost hell on earth, as you'll see from how crowded it was that day. But we were lucky to find a parking spot very quickly. Our walk in Oya was really great if it was not from the insightful comments from tourists.
En même temps, ma salade, tomate concombre.
Fais le déplaisant.
Of course, it's also an Instagram paradise with everyone wanting their selfie of the moment next to the island's magnificent iconic buildings.
Moment d'Instagram. C'est fantastique.
C'est merveilleux. Check mes pieds.
Ah, mais t'as peu là, vous êtes sur autour du monde.
Vous êtes à Santorini. Pas de touristes.
Pas de touristes!
You will understand that this message was really sarcastic.
Moi, je suis un peu déçu. Hélène, elle a pas le chapeau Santorini.
You won't see it in this video, but the locals are quite exasperated by people photographing almost everything. We even saw some chasing away unpleasant tourists. While we were playing tourists and taking a lot of pictures, we were getting closer to our goal.
On est dans la photo.
As you can see, there are more and more people, and this is only the beginning, as there were literally thousands of people in Oya to watch what is considered one of the most beautiful sunsets in the world.
Non, mais je veux pas être plate, Hélène, mais garde-moi le top.
I would say that for our part, we found it rather amusing than amazing.
Vai chegar agora.
C'est le monde qui applaudit.
Mais non.
Ah oui, t'as manqué ça.
In fact, we didn't watch a lot the sunset that day. Instead, we listened the travel advice from another French girl who were live with her family on FaceTime. Really troubling.
Fait que là,
Ça ressemble un petit
on
peu.
peut pas aller là?
Non, mais c'est parce qu'il s'est pris.
Ok.
How to explain our experience? It's a real zoo, and it's quite difficult to find a spot to watch the famous sunset.
Tu vas aller quelque part?
Ouais, ça serait pas une mauvaise idée.
Ouais.
As we're feeling a bit cheap at the end of our trip, we changed our mind and we decided to move closer to the center of Oya, like almost everybody.
Je pense que le show est fini parce que là, les bateaux s'en vont. Le show.
Tout le monde va commencer à trouver comment ça va commencer.
That said, honestly, if you're going to Santorini, go and enjoy that experience. It's worth it. After this roller coaster of emotions, it was time for us to eat something. Tonight, we choose Balkans, a simple restaurant with a terrace and a sea view that offer local dishes and creative desserts. But above all, pretty good wine. We had a very good meal there, but we still had a little room for a late night gelato, which rounded off a successful first date in Santorini.
J'espère que vous avez apprécié ce nouvel épisode d'Autour du monde. Dans le prochain épisode, nous sommes toujours sur l'île de Santorini.